Hey guys, so today's video I just wanted to talk quickly about why you may not be seeing results yet and why it's okay and why you don't need to freak out and it's alright. Um, so we're in a business together in Empower Network where things move really fast and there are times where you get emails of people like all of a sudden making um, six figures in like 2 or 3 weeks, and comparison's the devil. Like there's no point in comparing yourself to them or whatever, because all you see is the end, all you see is their result, and you don't know the story before, you don't know where they've come from, how much resources they have, how much support they had, or how much they knew before you or whatever. So really just to step out of comparison is a huge thing, and just to know that you have all the resources, you have everything you need right here, and it's okay. And another great thing to know and to get is that people change in an instant. Like people have breakthroughs, and people talk about this a lot, where they have a breakthrough and they just choose something. They just decide and make a decision, like enough's enough, and they just decide on something. It's when people, are maybe in like they're having like a health issue and they all of a sudden just, they snap out of it one day. They're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Enough's enough. This is changing now. And they just and because of that like demand, they that choice and that decision to create that, their world around them and their body or whatever it is in the situation has to change and has to catch up to them. Like David Wood talks about Justin Varengia, how he changes in an instant, and then how in the next 90 days he creates, a massive income. And it happened to David Wood as well. One day he just all of a sudden said, like, you know what? I'm having it. It wasn't a question of like if, it was just when. And that's the same with you, is that if you've jumped in and if you've gone all in emotionally, physically, mentally, then you're okay. It's going to show up. It's not a matter of um, like there's no need to worry. There's no need to wonder if it's going to happen, because that's the time where if you go into those thoughts and believe them as true, then that's when you kind of get off course and you don't get focused as much. So when you go into those thoughts, really just ask yourself, like, is this really true? Like, you know, and question those thoughts, because they're just thoughts and they're not real. They don't control you. And if you just know and trust your vision and know that it's possible, and you take the action steps toward it, it's going to show up. So that's the big thing, is to realize that reality has to conform and conspire to you as you grow and change. Ding goes the bell. Just downloaded a 007 movie. So yeah, that right there is a great is great to just know that, because then you wake up each day and you don't feel frantic on like, oh my god, I need results, da 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 da. And the other thing is, please don't put your value in the results that you're getting. Like, you are incredible for even stepping up and coming into this business in the first place. To know that you're someone who seeks more and desires more than what this world has to offer in just the regular jobs, excuse me, is incredible in its own. You're courageous. It's amazing that you chose this and took the opportunity that was in front of you. And so recognize that your results won't give you something that you don't have now, because people seem to get caught up in like, oh my god, when I get that vision, when I get to this goal, when I move to this place, when I get this much money, I'll be happier, or I'll have this. And see, if you put your happiness or whatever that feeling is, whatever, outside of you, and you make it exterior, then you won't allow yourself to feel that way or be that way in the world until you get to that end point. And the other thing is that the journey along the way is what's the amazing part, because don't you notice that there's been times in your life where you met a goal and you kind of sat there and you're like, whoa, that's it? Because along the way you became a greater person, you became more powerful, more potent, more strong, whatever it is. And because you became that, you kind of like became your goal as well. So when you get there, since you're being that new bigger person in the world, I guess, it doesn't seem as big to you. It doesn't seem as like amazing as it did to your old self back when you were like visioning it or whatever. So when you get there, you're just going to want a new goal anyway. You're going to want new visions, and you're not going to be satisfied. And that's a great thing about people like us. And it's not to make other people wrong who are satisfied with just, sitting at home, drinking a beer, and watching the game every night. Some people enjoy that, and it's not wrong. It's their choice. But for people like us who just enjoy always wondering, like, what's next? What else? What else can we have? What else can we create? Like, always looking for more. It's great. It's fine, and just know that that'll never leave. So when you get these results that you're making so significant right now, it's not going to change you in how much you're making it seem it will right now. So really just let that go if you can. Let go of those vested outcomes and just acknowledge that the journey to this vision that you have is going to be the fun part. Because if you made that one day of getting to that vision the only time will you be happy, then the whole journey is going to be miserable. And I'm not saying all this because like I think I know everything. Obviously, I definitely know that I don't. I'm just saying this is what I've noticed, and I'm hoping that it can help you too. Because if it can, that's amazing. Because I'm here to help you, and I know we all are in this network. We're all here to help each other and support each other as we grow, and become the leaders that we know we can be. And I just, yeah, I want to put that out there and let you know that if you haven't seen results yet, it's totally fine. And I hope that these words have, kind of put you at ease and kind of like ease your worries and put you in a place of where you ask yourself, okay, like, what have I decided I will get, or what have I decided I will feel when I get these results? And really just check into that and notice, like, okay, like, what if I could have that feeling or whatever right now, and be in that state of constant creation? Because that's what we really love. People like us, we really love creating things and always going for something new, and building our vision. It's just like David Wood said, like, he got to Austin in January, and now his vision got even bigger. And that's it. It's like this end place. Like, we're the type of people who would never want to retire. Like, if we ever got to a place where we have to retire, we'd rather kill ourselves. Like, our whole joy is in the creation of just always growing and always creating new things in the world that can help people and help ourselves. And, you know, I'm thinking that's what you enjoy. I know that's what I enjoy. And the people who I've encountered in the Empower Network, that's what they seem to be like too. So if this resonates with you, that's awesome. And I'm glad I can be here to contribute to you. So until next time, thank you for watching, and yeah, keep taking action, keep doing what you're doing well, and we'll talk to you next time. All right, peace.